can make you can make Hey, 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 hey. Top of the morning, Sunday morning. Top of the morning, Sunday morning. You know them. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Appreciate that like. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Vibes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Hey. Oh, this is gonna be a long one today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I got time. I feel like I could do without this. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know the vibe. You know the vibe so timely. You know the vibe. You know the vibe so timely. Uh-huh.
Once again.
Uh-huh. There you go. stop when it's morning. Top of the morning, don't stop when it's morning. Keep it going even though. It's a vibe every time I provide. Living life that's quite sublime. Melancholy, but damn it, I call it mine. It's a vibe that I will never resign. This is something that I put together and it's refined. Granulated, never outdated. You can talk, but it's never overstated. Never overstated.
Once again.
But always hated.
Once again.
God damn it, now we made it.
Once again.
Half the time I'm always faded.
Once again.
Overstated. I like that a lot. You know the vibes, it's your guy. It's Sunday. Don't be afraid. You can come in the chat if you want. Say hello, you know. This is a cool environment. It's nothing crazy, you know. But I understand some people just like to watch, you know, from the clouds. I get that. Totally get it. If it's your first time here, this is what I do. Music. Somebody asked me yesterday, like, what do I do on my channel? And primarily, I just do music, right? But much more than that. I also do reactions and a whole bunch of other things. But just stick around, you'll find out. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yo, React, what's poppin', man? What's going on? React, I'm gonna need some of those pics, man. I'm gonna need some of those pics, bro. Wait, what? Why is Edison? Edison's messed up? How? Come on, man. How's Edison messed up? All right, I think it froze. That froze. All right, this is. Wait, did I do that the right way? I did. Yeah, man. I'm chilling. It seems kind of quiet today. React. I ain't gonna front. I was looking around, you know, saying, hey, is there anything going on? No, it's been pretty quiet. I don't know if that's intentional or maybe people are tired, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna have to close that. That's kind of weird. Why would Edison act up like that? All right, let's go back to that. Minimize this. Edison plugin has caused a critical error while loading its state. It is strongly advised to close the application and restart it. You will find it back. You say you hit another last night? And me posting them looked a little braggy. Nah, nigga, he supposed to do that. But you know what I mean? Sometimes I think, you know, women don't understand, man. You know, they ain't gonna understand that. You gotta post that, bro. You gotta post it. You know? Like that's what you on. Like, yo, this is what I'm on. Like, I don't know what y'all on. I'm on this right now. You know? Sometimes, you know, I be wanting to post, but I just be like, you know what? Look, you know when you do the hand wave, like, you know what? They don't want that. It'll be like, yeah. It'll just be that. You understand? React is like if you post, let's say you post every day or every week something, you know, imagine. You can. Yeah, like, you know, you got him with that. You know, but it's just gonna get even crazier, and that's why I'm saying, like, I already started migrating people over. Yo, what's good, 912? I started already migrating people over, like, to the other channel because I think that's where I want to do certain, like, vlogs and shit. Over here, I want to keep it how it is. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to 912, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy always getting to the bag. You know, React always getting to the bag. That's just. My other channel, I'll put you on because I'm gonna do it like during the members. Like all my members, I'll just give y'all the link because to be honest, it's really like it's totally different content over there. You know what I'm saying? So I have to like curate who goes over there. Like, okay, this is for, yeah. It just makes sense. It just makes sense that way. Another thing that I want to get back into, but I need more people, man. I do. I want to showcase people's music and shit, but I definitely want like, a you know, the roster got to be deeper because I like listening to other people's stuff. You know, if you got anybody, yo, 912, if you know anybody, React, if you know anybody, you know what I'm saying, they want to play their beats or whatever, send them over here, man. Like, just be like, yo, man, my boy over there listen to the beats and stuff like that. You know, because to me, like, I don't know, my connection with music is very deep. I've been making music since I was 11, so you know, and a lot of people don't know, but you guys know. I got two songs that have 2 million streams. React. Sometimes you gotta brag, man, because they won't believe it. You feel me? Like they won't believe it. I got two songs that have 1 million streams between them, and another one like I think was 700,000. That's about to hit another million. That's it. It's not bragging. You posting up the stats. So, and you know what? Like people won't like you have to validate what you do. This is common for everything. If you can't back up your shit statistically, like and show people, they're not gonna believe you. Like for example, I tell people, look, I got 11,000 subscribers, right? It wasn't always like that. In the beginning of the year, I had 1,400 subscribers. So I gained 10,000 subs within the last couple of months. But if I tell people like, yo, I know how to grow your channel because they see like the live stream only got 5 people watching, they say, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. But I do. People always find a way to invalidate. But even when you show them the statistics and the numbers, you know, it is what it is, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I could show you how to blow up a song. I could show you how to do a bunch of things low key. But I can also tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is that even if you got a couple million streams on your songs, that don't mean profit. It don't mean that you're gonna be, you know, a success musically. It just means you got 2 million streams. That's it. Oh, you got a song called Profit? Yo, send me the joint, bro. What's going on? Did I give you a wrench? Hold on. Now, let me give you a wrench. Got my other computer up there. Let me just go ahead and do that. Here we go. Look at that. I thought I gave you a wrench. You could drop a link now. Yeah, man. Send them songs too. I like listening to music. We collectively love music over here. I love music so much so. Yeah, you can email me. It's in my about section. What's up? What's up, Key? Oh, damn. Okay, can I type it there? In my about section is my email. If you know how to like in the about section. Yeah, so that's basically that. Like you want some advice? I could give advice. I've been around long enough. I've been around industry people, all types of people in this world that I can tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I won't sell you the pretty lie. I'll sell you the ugly truth if you need it. So some people need to hear the ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Guys, make sure to hit that like button. Hopefully, 912 sends his joint through so we can hear it. DG, what's poppin', man? Shout out to Cap Gang. You know? Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna front. I've been seeing my boy Cap. He been boxing out over there. I've been watching from the clouds. You feel me? There's a lot of things going on. But shout out to Cap Gang, man. Yeah. So that song, okay, it's called Profit. Nice. Well, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I know. Shout out to my boy Young Hit. He did send me something. You guys let me know. You know, if y'all like it. I'm gonna go to the email right now. Damn, he sent it like 3 times. Shit. Yeah, because I was having, I don't know. Anyway, this is Young Hit. Y'all know vibes. Hey. I got you. For sure. Drop the link to that song. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find it. Okay, I did find it. Never tell people how old a song is either, okay? Let us vibe with it. Because that's another mistake people make. Because if it's hot, if it's slap, it's gonna slap. Yeah, because some people, they be like, yo man, my song, it's like 15 years old, bro. I like this hit. Shout out to Young Hit, man. Okay. Okay, Hit. Shout out to he probably knocked out, man. He in the West Coast, so you already know we 3 hours time difference. Shout out to everybody from the West Coast. My day is magnanimous, honestly. We blessed to be here. 912, like dead ass. I think that's what a lot of people get that twisted, man. Like, you don't wake up in a shit. You're supposed to wake up feeling good because you woke up today. There's people that they didn't wake up today. And it's not to be on like some preachy or like spiritual. No, you are lucky to be here. There's people getting bad news right now. You know what I'm saying? There's people, yeah, we good, man. We chilling. Like, that's it. We're going to play that 912 joint right now. Shout out to Wells. Y'all know the vibes. You know how I do. Let's go.
LBeats.com. You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming. You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming. You and your feelings, man, I'm sorry, but I'm chasing the check. You gotta earn it just to get it, nigga, yeah, you respect. They say that life is a gamble, and it's all by the test. I pop a Percocet to lift me up when I feel stressed. And now I'm high as hell, feeling like I'm geeked again. I'm smoking Kush Pack super strong, I'm smoking Peter Pan. I got a girl, no we can't fuck, but she don't comprehend. You gotta grind every day to keep that profit coming in. Niggas scheming, hating, plotting when that profit coming in. Play retarded if you want, you getting shot off in the head. Niggas tweaking off the drugs, acting tough like he man. I guess they miss you when you're gone, but you'll never understand. You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming. You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You out here chasing that money, man. You gotta get it by any means, man. 24/7, man. Grind all the time, man. You feel me? That's how we roll.
You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming. You and your feelings over bullshit, so there's no discussion. And even when I'm by myself, I keep the pistol on me. And if you fall for anything, then you won't stand for nothing. I'm grinding, keep a profit coming.
Oh shit, man, I see you, bro. I see you, Brody. Okay, you know I got some questions now. We gotta get Carlton out of here, man. He's doing too much. You dancing? There ain't no beat. You dancing without the beat, my boy. Like, you alright? Like, are you okay? So yeah, man. I got some questions. 912. You know what I'm saying? Why you stop? That's always my question. I need to know why you stopped, bro. Because you would have showed me something. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Gotta get to it. There was an energy there, man. There was a hunger there. You know what I'm saying? That cannot be the only one. I know that you got more joints. But then again, it could be because my son got about 3-4 songs, and I remember when he's like, "Yo, Dad, I'm gonna make music," and I was like, "All right, make music, right?" I even gave him the best producer, engineer that you can find. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Russ. You know, he done blocks in Atlantic Records and shit like that. But when it's in you, when that hunger is in you, you won't stop. You know what I'm saying? If it's what you want, you can't stop. And no Puff Daddy intended. Okay? No Diddy. Okay? So, you don't gotta tell us, but you're in a safe space. Okay. Really, I got more songs in the cut, but I moved from my hometown, had a kid, and life hit. Yeah, you see? But I got a couple songs I'm working on now. I'm gonna record at the end of the month. I haven't stopped it making. Okay, yeah. So it's I'm gonna tell you something that's very, very critical. Life shit. Never, and I mean this, never let life stop you from chasing your dreams or pursuing the things that you love to do, because you will resent it later. You understand? I have this I have the good fortune of having had so much allotted time that I created for myself that a lot of people, they're just like, how the hell does he, oh my God, how does this, you have to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're doing what you gotta do to take care of your family, then you should be able to pursue anything it is that you want to pursue with impunity. You understand? And don't let anything stop you from pursuing it, whether it be business, whether it be, you know, love, whether it be career, anything. Do it, because you later on, you don't want to look back and be like, damn, if I would have did this, if I would have just did that, if I would have went a little bit more crazy on this. Like, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any regrets. There's nothing that I could say that with the navigation that I didn't have full control of doing. So I've never been controlled, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? And even the mistakes that I've made, I ate those shits. Like, I ate them. I was like, yo, I gotta eat that. Like, that's my L. You gotta eat your L's, man. Like, I'm gonna eat the L. Like, it is what it is. But chase your dream, pursue, and don't waste time. And there is no time limit to pursuing those things. Because some people, they want to, put age limits on certain pursuits when there isn't any. If you're talented, then it transcends time. Eventually, you'll get to that destination, that pointed destination that you were destined for. So don't give up. He says, like, man, I'm pushing through it. Every time you turn, it's always something. Yeah, but you gotta just be like, Sometimes you have to brute force it. You understand? And everybody has to be on the same wavelength as you. So let's say, for example, you got people around you that's working, with you. They got to work with you, not against you. And it's not like, don't have yes men around, because that's also bad. But have people that are supportive, and they're in that space where, you know what I'm saying, everybody's molding each other. And I've had the benefit of having that happen. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Chillin' with Love? Good morning. So you have to do that for yourself, because at the end of the day, this is a very true statement right here, and you guys could chime in. People, I learned this shit the hard way, by the way, but it's a good lesson to learn. And once you learn it, you never forget it. You cannot live your life satiating other people, because then it's a never-ending feast. They're gonna eat your energy. You're gonna be shoveling energy in an energy well forever. You understand? You're not gonna be able to make everybody happy. Impossible. And if it brings you joy to make other people happy, stop. Because eventually, they're gonna suck so much out of you that you're not gonna know how to make yourself happy ever again. This is a fact. So, I had to learn the hard way, pardon me. I had to learn the hard way that some people can't be helped, and you shouldn't help everybody. Right? Because I was that at one point. Like, oh, you know what? Let me help this person. I'm like, you know what? Yo, you need this? Yo, I got this. Because it will bring me joy to help a lot of people. Eventually, you start looking around, and all you see is people taking, and never refilling the pot. Yeah, you gotta live for you, for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna live for themselves, whether you like it or not. Keep that in mind. Like, this is a hard lesson learned. One of the hardest lessons I ever had. Doesn't matter how good you are. Doesn't matter how loyal you are. It doesn't matter how much love you give. It doesn't matter how much money you throw. People are going to do what they want to do. As they should. And you shouldn't feel no way about it. because we all individually have lives to live. Okay? Individually. And I say that to say this. Pursue your dreams. Pursue your dreams, man. Don't ever give up. You know, maybe you don't have a lot of time. Download those certain apps on your phone. You know, record in the bathroom, in the closet real quick. Don't stop writing. You know, grab your phone. Write a couple of bars every now and again, you know, if that's what you love to do, especially if it's music. Angie, baby, is you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, look, like Angie's a big proponent of that as well. You know, you have to pursue. You can't, you can't make people happy when you're in the pursuit of your dreams. Go chase that, bro. Chase it. If that's what you love to do, chase it, bro. Chase it. I've seen people married for 25 years. Miserably. But they stood together, you know, because of the children and finances, and that's no way to live. That's no way to live. But it happens. These are the things that, if they brought all this education on life to younger Sage at like 14 or even 13, or anybody, you would just be like, you know what? You would rethink a lot of shit, bro. You would rethink a lot of things. These are the things they don't teach you in school, man. Just like, you know, they teach you all that, you know, extra math that we never use now. Like, okay, well, thank you for the extra math, but I am not going to build a rocket to go to space, so I don't know. Angie, okay, I'll get to Angie's comment right now. Thank you, big bro. I appreciate you giving me a chance on your platform on my song. Yo, man, it's my pleasure to play, you know what I'm saying, that music, because I know that music came from a space where, you know, you believed in it, as you should. You never stop believing. Angie Baby said, I refuse to be miserable. Facts. I worked too hard to get my peace of mind back. Right. So, you know, Angie, there's a lot to dive in with that, right? So, you should never ever lose anything of your peace, of anything that brings you to peace, right? No person should take pieces of you. You're in a shared space. You share things. But when it's over, they take what they bring. You leave with what you bring. And that's it. That's it. Nobody loses peace. Keep that mindset. Nobody loses peace. You know? Because how you love is not how the other person gonna love anyway, right? And some people, they show love in different ways. And some of it, you know, some, like if you're a different type of person, you're gonna be like, but that's the way they love, you know? That's the way they know how to love. So you gotta conform a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But understand that that's just the way they are, but it's still up to you to want to deal with it. But it should never, ever interrupt your peace. He said, meaning I peep something that's a red flag becoming a habit. I think nobody will be with nobody if that's the case. Like, everybody stay single. Everybody got red flags, man. There's always going to be something that you don't like, something that, you know what I'm saying? There's always, like, everybody's going to be, there's always going to be something. Like, nobody's perfect. But if it's something that's detrimental, like if it's something that's harming you, right? Or if it's something that, I don't think single is like peaceful though. I'm gonna be honest, Angie. I think like you still have to have people like that you vibe with, you go out to eat with, you know what I'm saying? But I think if everybody knows what it is off the rip, like, okay, you're not my girl, I'm not your man, But we could be very good friends. We're adults. Like, don't expect nothing. Please stay out of your feelings. I will do the same. Then that's when single is peaceful. That's when single's peaceful. Because you can't get mad if you see them out with somebody else too. And some people, they can't handle that. They be like, man, this bitch a hoe. Or you be like, this dude is a hoe ass dude, yo. You just gotta find that person that nobody can make you happy. Nobody can make you happy, bro. Take that out. That's not their job. You can't give somebody that task of just making you happy. That's work. You know what I'm saying? You just respect each other, enjoy each other's company, and the rest will follow. The rest will follow. But once you start putting jobs on people, like, oh, that person makes me happy. Nah, nigga, I'm happy already. You want to share in my happiness? Then you pop through. Because I wake up in a good mood every day. Yeah, bro, you can't be like that. You can't be like, this person makes me happy. That's why I'm with them. You gotta, the problem is that, and this is a true fact. You have to build that friendship. You have to build that best friend shit. Like, it has to be built from the ground. It has to be, an effort between two people. This is a fact. Now, why you think, these fake relationship guru people, they're never gonna tell you that. Like, that gotta be your best friend. That gotta be, like, you gotta be able to, both ends. And again, like, even as a man, you can't really be jealous. You just gotta be, you gotta be on your shit. Like, because women got dudes in their DMs all day. This is a fact. All day long, there's a dick pic. What's good, beautiful? What's up, ma? Good morning, queen. All that in their DMs every day. You know what I'm saying? If she's she's not going, you can't expect, what's the word? Like, the real ones ain't paying attention to none of that. There you go. The real ones, they're just like, this is a normal day. You feel me? And as a man, like, that's something you should not even have to worry about at all. Yes, your girl got people in her DMs all day. But she has the respect not to respond to them all day. And that, once you understand that, you're good. And even if she falls off the wagon, right? And she entertains or whatever, then that's not your bitch. That's it. Yeah. Yep. And these are the lessons. Take these lessons to younger me. I don't know, man. I think I would have took over the world already. Don't expect a lot. Only expect what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the you shit, bro. That's a fact. Yo, what's good, Blocko? What's poppin', man? Salute to everybody popping through. I can tell you, I see so many miserable couples, man. Miserable marriages. Like, I'm like, yo, you spent 20 years with this person, y'all don't like each other? What? You could waste years with a person and not like them and be with them only because of, like, kids and finances? Not me. Not me. Not I, said the cat. That shit crazy. But this is a true story. There's people every day. And then if you go to, like, if you look at Facebooks and shit like that, you see, like, the couple pictures, they, like, hugging and kissing, and they fighting like cats and dogs. And they don't like each other, bro. So somebody say they did it for the kids. Listen, man, I say it just like this. Fuck them kids. Straight up. I'm out. Nah, man. My peace come first. I can't do what I have to do for them kids if I'm about to like bug out on my own. So get that out. You know what I'm saying? And you said, that's why I say if you have my attention, don't worry about who's trying to get me to acknowledge me. Facts. It's real talk. Yeah. Sonny, we see it time and time again, man. Like, especially on social media. Yo, and then, yo, you know what kills me? When people would be like, when they show celebrities, it'd be like goals. And every year is goals, but they were different hoes. Like, and the women done moved on. And goals? You talking about goals? It's just nutty. It don't make sense. I don't know. I don't get it. But damn, I ain't gonna front, I went off the rails with this one. Cause we was dead ass talking about music and shit. And I went off the rails. Alright. I think it all correlates though. Because in order to do what it is you want to do and be unapologetic, you gotta just say fuck everything. Like straight up, fuck it. I'm gonna chase whatever it is I gotta do. I'm just gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the dream chasers, man. People that haven't given up on anything that they love. Because it's important. I think it's healthy for people to have a habit, right? A hobby, a habit that is healthy for your mental. You feel me? Like, I love making music. So whenever I feel any type of way or whatever, I go back to the grassroots. I'll open up Fruity Loops, open up a beat. Sometimes it'll be an old beat. Maybe I didn't finish that beat. You know what I'm saying? Check out the beat. Hey, you know what? What's going on here? And then yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's my point. You know? If it wasn't for music, I don't know where I'd be. Music has saved my life. You know how some people be like, yo, music saved my life. Now, dead ass, it did. It saved my life. It did. It brought me back from some dark places, you know. I never, like, I'm not one of those people that I want to over-medicate myself, you know, get drunk into a drunk stupor, anything like that. I've always chosen a creative approach to however my feelings feel, right? So if I feel down, I know what picks me up. Shit, might be even a video game. You never know, right? I'll play a game real quick, you know, get me out the funk. You know what I'm saying? There's even books I love. I'll go back and I'll read a couple of books. A movie. I never understood, like, the drug stuff. Like, when people take or have to over-medicate themselves on certain paraphernalia. You know, I love bud. But I don't bud because I feel any way. I bud because it feel good. I don't need it to enhance or decrease. Even like sipping, right? If I'm sipping, I'm chilling. Like I'm sipping, and that's it. Like I'm already in my mood. Like I'm already in my vibe, and it's just a layer for that. Like it's not to make me feel this or that. I'm already there. That's why I can choose not to sip and be good. Like there's days I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna go get a bottle, and I'll be like, I don't really need the bottle, and I'll just go get me like, or whatever. I'm still in an even flow. Angie said some of the best music has come from unspoken feelings. Facts. I got songs that like I will never show like the world. Like it's just dead ass for me. You know? It's in its own little vault. And I'll go back and I'll listen to them because they are like really you know, in tune with different emotions on it. And some of them have even like, you know, like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like they broke me a little bit, like, cause it took a lot to pen that. So, but I chose not to put those out. I was like, yeah, I can't put those out. Too deep, man. You know? I had people tell me like from back in the days that they know I make music. Why you never spoke about X, Y, Z? And I used to tell them because I used the music to escape the X, Y, Z. That's it. And it's funny because you look back and there's a lot of artists that they use the music to build fake characters and narratives. Like some of these guys were never those guys, man. You'd be like, what? Like this shit's crazy. Like some of these dudes talked about moving, you know, work and shit like that, and they never did it. But they spoke about, you know, basically from a fan perspective of people on their own blocks. Like CB4. What's good, Mel? Salute. I think me and Sonny talked about that too. And one time he did clarify some stuff for me. And shout out to Sonny for that. When we was talking about like Jay-Z, I always say like, yo, I think Jay-Z, but I was wrong. And I stand corrected. He did correct it. I said, I think Jay-Z was just around them dudes that was doing that. And they knew he was nice, so they protected him or whatever. That was just a theory of mine. Not a fact. But he clarified that Jay-Z he really had work and he was moving things. So I was like, okay, stand corrected. But there's a lot of artists that they are not that. Like they're not that. And they've been, you know, put onto the game and made a you know, a killing, a king's ransom while not being that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I could have rapped about all that, and I chose not to because I didn't feel comfortable doing it, even if I was living in that lifestyle. I was like, I don't know about rapping about this shit. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, I want to take my brain away and out. Like, I want to have fun when I do my music. I don't want it to be tethered to that lifestyle that I lived at one time. You know, many, many, many moons ago. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like why I don't really like talking about it on here. BX1 said, yeah, remember Drake was a nerd with muscular dystrophy. It's crazy, Mel. What's up, bro? Yo. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Drake been out for a minute now, bro. Like, Drake been out for a minute. That's how much time has flown that we done went through a couple of eras of hip hop already. A couple of eras of rap. You know, even if we don't want to call it rap, we done seen everything. But ageism is a major thing, man. And that's why, you know, unfortunately a lot of like the artists that were nice in our time, they're making music now. I think Raekwon, right? He got a new joint coming out. Ghostface got Supreme Clientele 2, and that's one of my favorite albums of all time. He said now he's suing content creators like True Darren. Damn, this is crazy, man. We in a different time for real. We in a different time for real. Why is he suing him though? Like, I don't know. What are you gonna do, right, man? What are you gonna do? These dudes is different. It's a different time, y'all. So I was listening to what you said, Slick Rick's project. You like the Slick Rick's album? And that's what I'm saying, Mel. Like, you see how, like, somebody said it back in the days, like, yo, rap is a young man's game, and they right, because it's a lot going on. But I think that when Jay-Z dropped that 444 project, like, that should have been just it right there. Like, all right, don't use ageism anymore, because that album was amazing. You know, it was definitely amazing. I want to check that out. I'll probably check that out later. Let me check that. Yeah, let me put that in my list right here. See, I don't know if this is. You got a couple of songs. I don't know if 912 is still here. But I see a couple of other songs. I don't know if they're yours, though. Is this yours? Okay. This one with Mike Mobbin? Okay. I only sent one. Okay, so the one that has Mike Mobbin, it says Wells Cross Mike Mobbin on time. That's your joint too? Big Smell said, I'm getting back to you. I like how the OGs are still rapping. Yeah, I like that too, bro. Like, there should never be no... If you nice, you nice. That's not you? Okay. Copy. To make what? Yeah, man. I had a lot of songs on I took them all down, though. Not because they weren't good. Because I'm going to re-upload them on another channel now. That's another thing. I was like, this page was so convoluted with a whole bunch of stuff. And maybe that made it cool in a way. But, I don't know. I just feel like everything, you know, I have to be more organized, man. I have to be more organized. I seen this thing, Mel, where Shannon Sharp was interviewing Scarface, right? Shout out to Scarface. And Scarface was explaining that 1 million views, 1 million streams is $4,000, right? And that's on the high end. I'm talking about like with distribution and everything. This is crazy. Like, so music now is no real point in doing it. Like, unless you love doing it, because it's not profitable unless you're doing shows, unless you have other things being worked on the back end. So if you don't have like a real business plan for your music, for your branding, then please do not expect to make money off of music, because there is no money. There is no money in creating music. There's money in selling beats, though. Yo, thank God I had the foresight for that. Honestly, I thought about that shit. I was like, because I remember being a little kid, right? Like maybe like 14, and saying, I want to make beats. I was like, because one day I might stop rapping. But music lives on. Like, you can always make beats. You can always create, rhythm. And I said, I'm going to learn this shit. And I did. I forced myself to learn all that shit. I said, I got to learn this shit. Remember coming, and then I remember a couple years later when FL Studio came out, Music Generator, all of that. Music Generator was like the gateway drug, right? First I had my keyboards. I used to connect 2 keyboards to a mixer and to a big ass boombox and just hit record and play and layer it and play and layer it and play until I had whole beats, bro. And they were the shittiest beats ever, but they was fire at that time. You know what I'm saying? But then later on, Music Generator, boom. I had my PlayStation connected to a karaoke machine. Boom. Click and record. Rapping. Click and record. Going to Fordham to, buying those Dream Team mixtapes and beat tapes, bringing them back to the crib. I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't like this. I want to make my own beats. And I had another rule saying I don't care if the beat is ass. I want the whole production to be me. So if they don't like the beat, they gonna like the flow. If they don't like the flow, they gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I had a different mindset for that back in the days. Crazy, man. But it's so streamlined now. It's almost sick. That you can do everything from your phone. You can hit record, you can sequence, you can arrange, you can master and mix. It's so crazy how you can do it all from the phone, bro. BX1 said music generator had the whole hood thing and they was about to make it. Yo, Mel, I used to have a whole mob of people, man. They used to come to the crib just cause my beats was that good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't mean to talk my shit up, but my beats on there at that time, for that time frame, was good because I understood certain things already, like the layering and how to make it more full, make everything louder, you know, not the store. It was just good times, man. Okay, Angie Baby said my kiddo been on his shit again. Wayne sends me the new track. Yo, man, shout out to Buki. You know the vibes. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, yo, let him know. Don't ever stop creating, man. Cause he has a very haunting type of vibe that's cool. Like, I like that shit that he had, man. Like, you ain't supposed to stop. You're supposed to keep that going. Word. Hell yeah. Big Smell said, my mom hated when I was on that because I will hook it up to the hell yeah, Mel. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, that was, yeah, we was doing that shit. Connected it. You already know. If you was lucky enough to have, actually no, because you could do it with both of them. But my PlayStation was like, I could show y'all, and I'm not gonna dig it for that shit. It had the audio hookups in the back. You know what I'm saying? The RCA, there you go, the RCA hookup. And we used to hook that shit up to the back of the karaoke. Boom. My karaoke was loud though. I remember. Yeah, man, that shit was loud, bro. And I paid for the good one because that's when I had a lawsuit, right? I got hit by a car when I was a kid. And, you know, it wasn't much, but it was enough. I was buying mad shit, bro. Hell yeah. And I definitely, that's when I bought, generator, all that. I was like, yeah, we on right now. Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Good times. Damn. Sometimes I be bugging because I be like, I know there's people coming in and out, and none of y'all hit the like button, damn it. None of y'all hit the like button. I would rather y'all type in the chat though. I'm gonna be honest. Because when you type in the chat, it keeps the it pushes it out to the algorithm more. It shows YouTube that y'all chilling, y'all vibing, y'all having fun. Yep. It's okay. They don't have to subscribe, but just, you know, hit that like button. Come down, say hello, come chill. Because once you interact with a video, it's always going to be presented to you. Yeah. But let me see, man. I was listening to probably the most, like, a song you probably wouldn't have even heard. Like, I was listening to Ozzy Osbourne today. There's a song called Iron Man. I'm not going to play it because I'm tired of copy content striking and all that. So, the song's called Iron Man, and it's really good. I was like, wow, man, Ozzy was good. I never listened to Black Sabbath ever, you know, but I love good music. Yeah, I never heard it, Angie. That song was dope. I listened to it for the first time today. And I was like, yeah, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I love music. So I'm listening to this. I'm like, the lyrics were great. Because it kind of, like, if you think about it, the song's called Iron Man. It's like they, you know, foretold the story of, like, Robert Downey Jr. becoming Doomsday in that. Angie said, show him my white side. You know, over here is everybody's side. So you come on down here. Come on down over here. Everybody's welcome. You know? He said Sage was bopping like Beavis and Butthead. Did they have that? Was that one of the cuts that they had on Beavis and Butthead? That shit was hot. Now I wasn't on that though. No, I wasn't. Nah. I was more like, okay, this is fire right here, like, you know, because the drums were crazy. So I love heavy metal too, though I listen to whatever stirs my soul. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, BXML, I didn't even see that. I had big block party speakers, the big Gemini rolling ones. Damn, you had them shits? You was rich. BXML come from money. BXML come from money. Yo, you gotta have money to have them speakers, Mel. Okay, so Mel was the party guy. Mel used to throw all the hooky parties and shit. He said, I can't listen to Springsteen, he's just yelling. Everybody loves Springsteen though. Even now. Mel was throwing the crazy hooky parties, Crown. Yup. You know what they were serving though? Yeah. They had the St. Ides special brew. They had some OE. Private stock. What they had? What was the other one? I ain't gonna front. I used to fuck up special brew. I think I told this story before. My boy used to buy that. The Ballantine. Oh no, not the Ballantine. Yo, I drank that one time. That shit, it made me nauseous. I couldn't drink that shit. I was like, yeah, I can't drink this. Yeah. Anybody that front now, I don't care who you are. Stop lying. Talking about you ain't never drink them. Nah, you drank all that shit. You drank all that shit. You drank Cisco and all that other shit. Don't lie. Don't lie. MD 2020, Mad Dog. Hell yeah, man. We was on that. Let's keep it real, Mel. I don't know how old you were, but we was already 15, 16, copping that shit, just chilling. You know, I used to hang out with the old heads, you know what I'm saying? So I was already doing a bunch of shit I shouldn't have been doing. I had a lot of bad influence. I had a lot of bad habits, like, you know, that the old heads told. I had to break out of it on my own. Like, yo, that's not cool. That's not right. You know what? I'm going to unlearn half of this. It took me a while to unlearn all that shit. I had to unlearn a lot of shit the old heads, man. They was teaching us. They weren't teaching us the right shit, bro. Crown said, who remembers the winos in the curb with a bottle of Wild Irish Rose in their hand and pocket? Man, they still out here. Crown, what you talking about? I go around the corner with my camera and interview them for you right now. They still out here. They're still, yeah. They never left. It just gets passed down, generational. Recipes, this one dude, man. This one dude, I remember, he used to be there on the corner all the time. Stank, drunk. And the ambulance will have to come get him every week. Every week the ambulance will have to come get him, bro. And then he just passed. I know another dude, he drank himself. If you know what that means. Yeah. You can't be drinking like that. He said these dudes are literally in the curb, laid out. Yeah, they be laid out like this. I know what you talk about. They different now. Andrew said, I remember when I learned what those little and the clear vials were at the register for. What's that? I don't even know what that is. Maybe I do. Yo, just say what it is, man. Don't worry about it. Just say what it is. Yeah. Don't even worry about it. Just say what it is. The crack pipes. They sold crack pipes at the register? I ain't never seen no crazy shit like that. You said drunk and looking at little girls. Don't leave that out. Yeah, them dudes was wilding. Hey, Yo, you ever seen that, Crown? I never seen them selling crack pipes, though. Like, that's crazy. They probably did, though. But we just didn't really pay attention to stuff like that, Angie. That's what I'm saying. Like, they probably did. I know that's where you get your baggies from when you go to the, to the store, and you needed your baggies to, you know what I'm saying? You go get it from the store. Certain stores had them baggies for you, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no secret. He said, never forget that Joe Biden gave free crack pipes and syringes. Yes, he did. He did. But, people forget. We don't, but people do. Shit, wow. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What y'all on today, though? What y'all on, man? Let me know what y'all on. Okay. No. Okay, here we go. Crown said, man, I was terrified of them crackheads, especially the ones that just started smoking. They had that wild look in their eyes. It'd be bloodshot red, pupils dilated. And they look like they're about to take a bite out of you, man. Shit was diabolical. Shit was diabolical, man. So, y'all know about this? We got to
I do want to get this.
I don't really like doing news, but we're going to switch it. He said, just mopped on my floors drinking this iced coffee. That sounds good. You know what don't sound good? Mass shootings. This happened in Brooklyn.
Some breaking news that we are following coming in out of New York City. Specifically, this is over in Brooklyn. Now, this video coming in moments ago from WCBS. You can see it there on your screen as we are working to gather more information about a mass shooting investigation. Here's what we know. According to the New York City Police Department, 11 people were shot early this morning at Taste of the City Lounge. That is
man. Like, bro. Wait a minute. Crown, I was just about to say that. You was just there. Oh, hell no. All right, we're going to drop the call number right now. I was just thinking about, once they said Taste of the City, I was like, wait a minute. Because remember, we was just talking about that. I was going to get the thing for that and all of that. Whoa. Man, you can't have nothing no more, bro. I just call it Crown. Yo, what's good, Crown? So, yeah.
Ain't nothing. Good morning, everybody.
Was just over here, bro.
Yeah, we went there after, remember I told you last week we went to see Sugar Hill game?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn my fan down. Hold on 1 second.
I got my fan, too.
Yeah, because
it's hot in here.
Nah, I had to turn mine down because I don't want it to have too much back noise. But yeah, we went from the city. We took a cab. We took a lift into Brooklyn, and we went to Taste of the City Lounge. They sell good Haitian food. We had some griots, some akra. My homegirl, she has some goat, and I just had some griot. And I don't drink in there. You know what I'm saying? And it is like a mixed crowd. It's a mixed crowd spot. But it's a nice little spot.
When you say mixed crowd, you're saying like young dumbasses and old,
young
cool, relaxed people?
Yes, exactly. But we don't go on the weekend. Because, I mean, come on the weekend, the element that's going to be in there. So we go during the week when we go.
Yeah,
because it's more mellow.
Like regular brunch times and shit. You know
exactly. But the only difference was we went after the show. So it was like 10:30. We made that shout out to Brooklyn to get some food. And I woke up this morning and I'm like, what the fuck? 11 people shot, 3 people, and they were shot inside. When the police came, according to the news, they found the people inside. The way it's set up, it's a nice spot. It holds about a good 150 people. It's not a big spot. It's small, but you know, got tables, you got the bar, they got a DJ booth, they play good music, they got the TV that shows you the videos to the music type thing, you know. Nice little setup. They got a security guard at the front, they check you. But the element that comes in, you already know, young, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, and a lot of flashing money. Because when we was there, it was some young dude, he kept flashing money, and I was like, is he trying to let somebody know that he got money? Like he trying to buy some pussy or something? You know what I mean? Because, no, real talk, because it was mad females in there, and they looked the part. Like, for real, they looked the part. Bruh. So, I just was like, what the hell, man? We was just there. Oh, shit. But it looked, to me, in my opinion, the way the place is set up, they said it was a argument. I don't think it was no argument. The way the place is set up,
it had to be an ugly dude with money.
It don't look the way the place is set up.
Was
because
it an ugly dude though that had that was flashing the bread?
All of them dudes was ugly. Ain't nobody good looking in there. all them dudes was ugly. They always ugly. You know what I'm saying? I just went there. I literally just went there for the food because they made some phenomenal food. Like, I gotta see if I got a picture. If I got a picture on my phone on my plate, I'm gonna send it to you.
I will say this. Because that already happened at that spot, you can go. It's safe. It's gonna be safe next time.
Nah, I wouldn't even want to go. I wouldn't even want to go again. That place got blightness on it, man. I'm good. I don't want no food from there.
You got blight? Nah, it's probably the food gonna be better now. Everybody gonna work like it's their last day. I'm trying to go.
I'm good. I'm good. Now that I publicly
look
know
at the bright side, you know what I'm saying?
Now that I publicly know that some people passed away inside the place,
they
I'm
died
good.
in there? Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I'm good.
Yeah. Rest in peace to those people, man.
Yeah, if if I don't know, because I mean, shit, there's a lot of places that things like have happened. We don't know about it. But once me, I'm speaking for myself. Once I know there's something like that,
like, would you like order to go?
Nah, I'm good. I know other places to eat at, but that spot, for that moment, they definitely served you good food. I'm talking about really good food.
Damn.
They really
and
served
they had the
good
wine
food
too, right? The wine and shit.
No, well, the wine thing was in the city.
Oh, okay, that's a separate thing.
Yeah, it's a separate thing. We just bounced from one place to the other because it was just a show. We could have ordered at the show, but by the time the show was over, that was our first time going.
And you said that Sasson hit different now.
Well, this month coming up is my first wine tasting thing at the spot.
Okay.
So
don't say
so
particular nothing.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'll probably upload something. I don't know. I'll see.
This month just do it. Just do whatever you want. When you feel like, because I always feel like when you second guess what you upload, you're just not gonna upload. Just upload it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, screw it. Bird.
Well, it was kind of sad to see this though, cause that's neighborhood adjacent to where I'm saying, my old stomping grounds, and I'm like, damn.
I mean, it's bad everywhere. I mean, we already. I don't want to say it like that.
No, but you're right. Yeah. In regards to just listen. First of all, we live in the world, so we're gonna, once you step outside the door, you're not safe. Like, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a bullet. We're not talking about, anything of that nature. But just in life, general, you don't control that. You know what I'm saying? You don't control that moment. So
what happened to that dude? He went to Puerto Rico, and he died. He got hit with a stray bullet.
Who?
A Taurus.
Oh, for real?
And yeah, he
I'm
got hit.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, this was 2 days after I came back.
Wow.
And that could have been anybody. I was walking through the hood, Dolo, like regular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not that I'm Superman or nothing, but I believe in that when it's your time, it's your time.
Absolutely.
So I don't walk
Absolutely.
with fear, like because of that.
If
I don't have
you
time
walk
to
with
have fear
fear,
in
you'll
my
never
heart.
leave your house.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be out.
You'll never leave your house. You got to move around. You got to get out. You got to live life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can't. Some people, they just stay in the house. What they call that? Agoraphobia?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they
But some
scared to
people
leave the
have
house.
trauma though, like that's always understood. You feel me?
I guess.
I mean,
guess,
look, it's
yeah.
understood, but we can't remember, Crown. We all individually moving around and in these vessels. You
Right.
feel me? So everybody's journey will never be the same. Everybody's life, everybody's one of one. So
Right.
I understand it. Like if they had trauma and they stuck in the house, I get it. You feel me? Okay, BX Money said, Sage, did you see the rapper that got unalived on Morrison? I did see that. I seen a lot of things on it. Did you see like Homeboy? I think he punched the girl in the face the day before. There's a lot. Like we don't know what's. That's close to home, by the way. Like that happened.
What rapper is that? What rapper is
Nah,
that?
you're not gonna know. It's one of them like drill rapper dudes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Yeah.
don't even make, insert any name here, and it wouldn't matter.
Got you.
Yeah. So
I like how you did that. That was very that was very classy of you, the way you did that. Insert name here.
yeah, just insert any name. Look, even Mel said it. Like it wouldn't even matter at that point because we don't listen to that, and we're not tapped in. We're not in the mix. But
Right.
the only reason why it comes to our attention because he was definitely shot at point blank. Definitely
Oh,
shot
wow.
at point blank. The video was out there. It's on Twitter. It's everywhere. There's a bunch of videos on it on YouTube that are monetized. This would be boggling my mind because after I go live, because we talked about this, it's gonna be yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime we talk about stuff like this, you already know, Crown, it's demonetized. But these guys
That's
have these
crazy.
videos up where they show the boom boom and all of this. I'm like, but I don't let that deter me. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just like the dude. Remember, I think it was like a month ago, back around the 4th of July, the rapper. Oh no, he wasn't a rapper. It was a dude that was down with Adam 12, I think it was, and he was making menacing remarks towards somebody else, and
Wow.
then the firecracker boomed his hand.
Oh yeah.
That image was all
What the
over
hell?
YouTube, and I was like, "What the hell? Who the hell want to see that shit?"
What the hell? What the hell? See, look, this is what I use here. It popped up. Where is it? Okay, that's where it's at.
That's a fact, Mel. He said, "You heard one drill rapper, you heard them all." That's a fact.
And that's what I'm saying. And oh man, I mean, look, rest in peace to that guy.
Yeah, no doubt. Rest in
And his
peace.
family, my condolences. So like that.
Yeah,
But we not in the
exactly.
mix. We don't know nothing about nothing else that's going
Right.
on. He was in the game.
Right.
That I do know. That's what I gathered. There was a lot of you never know, just be gang stuff, man. But we not in the
And
mix.
speaking on that, now what are your? I mean, I know you don't do a lot of politics. I know you don't really like talking about politics. You have your moments where you tap on certain things and you keep it moving. But I do want to ask you this one question, if it's not a problem. How do you feel about what Trump is doing, bringing in that branch of the military into D.C.? They got them in Newark now. They got some of them in certain parts of Brooklyn and certain parts of the city, and they're moving them into other areas of the city where Black and brown people live. How do you feel about that, Sage McKenzie?
I didn't even know that was going on.
Yes. What is it called? What's that branch of the military? The National Guard.
Wow.
DC.
Is it only,
DC got the.
Is it only in those areas?
Yes, because it is quote unquote to fight the gang the whole gang thing that's going on. You know, the gang wars that are going on.
Okay. So, I mean, I will say this. We've never had that happen before. So we don't know if it's effective or not unless they do it, right?
Well, my thing is this.
No, wait. I got more. We talk about how tired we are of gangs and all these stupid things that happen, like such as shit like this, right? And this could also be gang related. We don't know. We do know that we live in a city where we're not supposed to have guns, but somehow everybody's dying from guns. So I don't know. Like, are you? Like, we don't know what we don't know. Will this be effective? We'll see. If it's not effective, I'm sure that it'll be removed. Now, if they're infringing on day-to-day rights of average civilians and citizens, then I think that's when it becomes a problem, right?
And see, that's my fear, because of where you're locating these National Guardsmen. Now,
Bruh,
mind you,
are there Bloods and Crips and Soho?
no, I was
ready
just about to
buck?
go there. I was just about to say that, you know. I was just about to touch that point. I do understand that those people, you know, that element is not found in certain areas of the city. I do understand that. But with the quote unquote, you know, his rhetoric, the people that back him, and this is my
There's a
opinion,
lot of people that back him, though.
I understand that,
Black
but the loud
and brown
ones, the ones that
included.
I understand that, but we're talking about. But what I'm looking at the tomorrow of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because no matter how we look at this situation, we look at this president, right? There are a lot of things.
I got.
What happened? What Mel said?
Mel said gang members hang out at Soho at night. They
do hang out at night.
They do.
And you know, Chinatown got their own gangs. Now, let's talk about that. They got their own level of warring that they do too. The only difference is that they keep it within their own community. You feel me?
Yeah.
And let's not forget about that.
I want to know how you feel. Give me the raw emotion of it from you.
My thing with this is people are looking at it as a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Gangs have always been a part of New York City. Let's just keep that a stack. Gangs have always had a history in New York City since before the 1900s. There have been gangs in New York,
Irish
right?
gangs versus the Italian
Exactly.
gangs.
So we're not gonna wash that under the rug. We're not gonna make it seem like now it's just these little gang members that are going around doing all of these things. Granted, the microscope is on a particular group of people because, like I just stated, you got the Chinese people in Chinatown, they got their gangs, you got the Russian gangs, you got all of them. The problem is that ours are magnified. Ours are magnified. Black and brown problems are always magnified. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm looking at this as with his radical thinking and behavior and decision making, the National Guard can become something as a permanent stay in the city. You see what I'm saying?
Appreciate you. Welcome to the community. Go ahead, Crown.
Yeah, it would become a permanent thing during his stay as president.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at it as.
Okay. So
that eventually would affect our daily lives because we've never been under that. We've never been under having martial law? Yeah, exactly. I was just about to go there. Like, that's what it's gonna seem like.
I haven't seen any of this, firsthand. But I can give you a story.
Look at what BX Mel put.
Oh, we're gonna do that. Hold on. We're gonna I'm gonna get back to BX Mel right now. So
Okay.
The other night, right? Shout out to my baby girl. It was her birthday. And
Oh, happy birthday, baby
you
girl.
already know. You already know. So she cut her arm, right? It was an unfortunate event. I had to go to the hospital with her to get stitches, right? I called my homegirl, who doesn't live too far from the hospital, because we ran out of the house. So obviously, you know, I was like, damn, it's cold in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. You know, basically to bring some, you know, extra set of clothes or whatever. While she was on her way over here, she said there was people, right? They were fighting, arguing, or whatever. Not too long after she made it over to the hospital and we left, on our way, because we happen to now walk through that same area, right? Somebody got shot. Right? So literally a shootout happened. The place was flooded with police. And, you know, as I'm walking through, I'm just thinking, like, you know, what if we would have been walking through there when it happened? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, remember we always talk about, like, when you're in the mix, right? Because we're at the ages where we're aged out. We're not in the mix. We're not tapped in. We're not involved in hood politics or anything like that. But hood politics has been around way before us as well. So I think you create that environment, and it's going to welcome certain things, such as a martial law after a while, because there are hardworking people that work in those projects, in those neighborhoods, that they have regular jobs, that they even work for the city. You know what I'm saying? And no, they don't want to leave their community, that they love their communities, right? So how do you help those people when they're living, you know, in fear and terror? Like, do you make them ghost towns? Does everybody just ups and leaves? Like, no, why don't those people leave, right? Why don't you get these people out of there? And that's the mindset of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like martial law is the solution. It's definitely not. But what else? What other choice do you have? The mayor isn't good at solving even the simplest things, like moving dope heads from that square over in 149. Right? So
well, I know that if the city would stop taking all the fucking money, and it will open up, they will use the money that they're pocketing for themselves and put in towards these motherfucking excuse my language, I'm sorry, these damn bike lanes that we don't even need, right? And other insignificant things. They could use that money to use it for resources for the mentally ill and housing for those particular type of people. But no,
that's
New York
a whole
City,
different bag, though, Crown.
Right, but it all comes down to money. You know why it all comes down to money? Because when you take away resources from people that need those resources, what happens? Survival kicks in. And survival, remember, human beings are the most intelligent animal on the earth. We are the highest intelligence, but we still have instincts that kick in for our survival, because survival is the first law of preservation. So when we find ourselves in need of certain things, some of us go to extremes. It's in you to be like that, because you are focusing on survival. I'm not trying to make this woe is them, but it's a fact.
Well, we talking
survival
about,
kicks in.
Like, it's not the homeless, mentally ill people that's shooting.
No, we're not talking about homeless, mentally ill, but we are talking about, that's all connected, because mental illness within the home. We're talking about resources not available as far as finance. Some of these people don't even realize that people are losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs, Sage. Like, this is real. The news doesn't speak about it. I don't know if you've been keeping up with what's going on. The news don't speak about people losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs, literally. Everything is going down, but they're not telling you that. Do you know that this dude had fired the guy that was in charge of labor and statistics? I think that's the name of the department in DC, where they show you the statistics as far as, you know, the numbers. He's the numbers guy. The dude fired him because the numbers didn't coincide with what he was saying out of his mouth to the American people. The guy was showing the numbers that everything is on the decline, and he fired him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everything is not what it seems with this dude.
Right.
That is why, me particularly, I have this way of thinking about this whole situation with the National Guard. It's going to turn into something. It's going to be presented as one thing, but it's going to turn into something else.
Let me see. Did y'all hear about the? Yo, Mel, stupid.
What happened? What Mel said?
He said, "Did y'all hear about the EBT apocalypse? No more snacks for big backs." Yo, I'm done.
Hey, yo. What you said? You see what Jersey is doing with its teams?
Mel, there's gonna be a black market for snacks.
Big bag, big bag.
There's gonna
big
be.
bag,
I want in
big
on
bag.
that. I ain't gonna front. I'm going to BJ's.
Yup, there you go. Let's go. Let's go, Sage.
And we just gonna sell
Sell that
snacks
shit on the
street.
low.
Yeah, on the
Word
low.
up on the low.
Big Smoke said, I'm just waiting for the fake alien invasion distraction next. They keep talking about that too. But, all right, now, Crown. I
You.
understand, girl. There's a lot going on in this world. A lot of it that even before us, right,
Yeah, no doubt.
has been, so even before our parents, has been crazy. But I will say this.
Yeah.
You're not going to like everything that's going on, but a lot of the things that's going on is needed. That's all I'm
I
gonna
don't
say.
know. I don't know. All I'm saying is
I'm
I
not
don't like
saying I
the.
agree with that National Guard stuff. I'm just saying that there's a lot of things that has to change, and you know,
Yeah, change is uncomfortable.
change is
Change is
uncomfortable.
definitely uncomfortable, but the uncomfortability always falls upon those that are the most watched, the most put under the microscope. That's all I'm saying. You know, those are the ones that always gotta have the uncomfortability happen in their lives.
Yeah.
Because even if you want to take a few rotten apples out the barrel, the other apples still got to be affected by it, you know?
Yeah, man, this is crazy though, Crown. That was the spot.
There's a lot
right
going
there.
on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was the spot. Taste of the City Lounge.
Sheesh. It's always a nice spot too. When you hear, oh man, this spot is good.
Man, yo,
then
I'm telling
somebody
you, if
always
you would have
mess it up.
tasted the food, let me tell you something. The plate was so big that they would give you with food. You really had to be a double big back to eat that whole plate. That's how big the plate was. I couldn't even eat half the plate. I would eat off the plate and it just looked like I moved the food around. Like that's how much food it was.
Damn.
I would bring that shit home and bust it down the next day and still didn't finish the leftovers.
Yo, look what Mel wrote.
I mean, it wasn't to die for, Mel. I mean, ha ha, you know? Ha ha, hardy hard. Yo, but that whole situation about the white man buying the Dr. Umar school, yo, Mel, yo, there's a video, there's a movie online. I'm gonna put the link on my community wall. There's a lady that's connected to Lennon Honor. She did a movie, a whole hour and 6-minute movie about Umar Johnson. And guess what? He's in the fucking movie. Like Umar Johnson literally is, it's crazy. She protected her intellectual property though, because he was trying to go at her. They had a falling out because initially she was a supporter.
Yeah.
Then she started like seeing some inconsistencies. But while she was a supporter, she was going to make a movie about him to show how, he was this great man trying to do great things. Then she started seeing inconsistencies. She started watching another YouTuber, Lennon Honor, and she started, tapping in. She became, her words, not mine. Lennon Honor is my mentor. That's how she flipped it. And when Umar Johnson found out about this situation, what he did was he tried to, basically fight her for not using the images of him in her movie. She was able to keep her intellectual property, and she made the movie and she put it online. I started watching that shit. Yo, the first line of the movie is hilarious. Hilarious. You got a dude up there. He says, yo, listen. Don't y'all come and follow this man. This man is a clown. Like, you got to watch the movie. It's crazy. But I'm going to post the link on my wall for those who may be interested in watching it. It's hilarious. But yeah, them hoteps, listen.
How many charlatans have we seen on YouTube?
And they still on YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of
They
them.
still on. Some of them used to come over on this side back in during the COVID days.
Yeah. We don't
You
even
know?
have to name y'all by name, but y'all know who y'all are.
Mm-hmm. Used to come over here and try to siphon off of the little people's content.
Mm-hmm.
Run with the ideas of what we was talking about over here and everything. Mm-hmm.
Come here, little one.
I hope those people. I hope the.
Wanna go outside and go to the park?
I hope the ones that's damn.
You say
Damn,
hi to
Belle. Hey, how you doing? Oh, excuse me.
She's in her bag
said-
right now. Well, let me see.
That's all right. I understand.
Something that's still. Oh man. Yeah. What's up? She's showing me her art pieces. Let me see. Beautiful. I love it. You did your thing, kid. Keep doing your thing. But get dressed. We're gonna go check out your favorite people. Your friends. Surprise. Nope. Surprise. Surprise. She wanna be all nosy now.
I'm going to cut my papers out.
Yo, Mel, that wasn't even a pistol. That was a flare gun, I think. I think it was like a flare gun, a starter pistol, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you see the image that's on your screen? You see
Yes.
the storefronts,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Is this a boy?
You see the
or a
one with
yes?
the glass, the one in the middle with the black?
Yeah.
That's Taste of
It says
Taste
it
of the
right
City.
there on the awning.
Oh, okay. I gotta open it up. Okay, yeah, it does say it. That's it right there. That whole, it's a glass front. When you walk by, you can look right in. Like, you don't have no curtain, no nothing. You can look right in the place.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, mud.
What do you say? Word Ninja had the shooting range strategy. That's what it was. Mel, it wasn't no 9. It wasn't no nothing like that. And he looked like he didn't even know how to hold it. I remember that live.
Wait,
Nah, it was
you talking
one of
about
those-
the one where he pulled out on this dude?
Where he was sitting in his car, and it was dark. It was kind of darkish because it looked like the light from outside. He probably was parked under the street light or something like that. And he was like, yeah, you see this? Yeah, talking this crap. And he was holding it, but the way he was holding it, he wasn't holding it like a dude that ever held a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was
And he
holding
did
it
that
like,
in New York.
yeah, he did that in New York. It was on a live. He
I'm
was on
surprised
live.
They ain't lock his ass up.
Why would they? Why would they lock him up?
'Cause
He was
guns
beefing
are
with somebody
illegal.
else. Whatever.
Guns are illegal in New
Whatever.
York City, Crown.
Whatever.
Ain't no
Anything
whatever.
that's illegal. Listen, drinking under 21 is illegal, and people still do it.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Guns
But
are
everybody
not
has a
legal in New York
right.
City, man.
Everybody has a right to bear arms.
Oh, I believe
that is a
that.
fact. That is a fact.
I believe that, but
The one thing you
This
cannot
city-
bear is a handgun. A handgun is what you cannot have.
all right, you know me.
There is a difference.
You know me.
You cannot have a handgun in New York City, but your right to bear arms is definitely something you can have a shotgun in your house. Just can't have it loaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shotgun cannot be loaded or anything like that. but you cannot have handguns. You can't have AR-15s. You can't have things like that.
Crown said, yeah, he need a musket. Yep, that's exactly what she's saying. Yeah. Okay, here we go, Crown. I got you, Crown.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I got you, Crown. I'm gonna talk to my peoples, all right? I just need you to chill for a minute. I
No,
got you.
okay.
I'm talking to my homie. Let me know if you can hear this. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Did you hear that?
Yes.
That's a pretty heavy situation in Brooklyn. There was an incident where 3 people died and 8 were injured at a lounge.
Excuse me.
Really makes you think about safety and how quickly things can turn. Stay informed and
I
stay
have
safe.
a question. I don't mean to cut you off. Is it legal to carry a weapon in New York City?
In New York City, it's generally illegal to carry a firearm without a permit. There are strict laws and requirements for obtaining a carry license, and carrying without one can lead to serious penalties. Always best to stay informed about local laws if you're considering carrying any kind of weapon.
Right. So my friend Crown Key believes that everyone should carry a weapon in New York. Is that a good idea?
Carrying a weapon in New York City is a complex issue. While some believe it's a form of protection, there are strict laws and regulations around it, and carrying without proper permits can lead to serious consequences. Plus, more weapons could mean more potential for violence. It's a heated debate with strong opinions on both sides, but any decision should be made with a full understanding of the legal and safety
Shout out to
implications.
Street Queen. I don't mean to cut you off, co-pilot. Say hi to Crown Key, if you don't mind, in the chat. Shout out to Street Queen and BX Mel.
Shout out to Crown Key, Street Queen, and BX Mel. Hope you're all staying safe out there.
All right.
All right. We'll get back to you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Catch you later. Stay safe.
So, Crown, you know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Peace.
You know Crown, it is genuine. Oh my God, it's generally illegal, okay?
Generally illegal
So,
to carry.
oh
That
my
is
God. Yo,
that is
I
the word,
gave
to
you-
carry.
I just gave
To
you the
carry. There's a difference between
Crown
carry and
hard-headed.
possessing.
Crown. Carrying is possessing.
No, it's not.
Oh my
No, it's
God.
not.
Oh my God, girl. Come on, Crown.
Listen, I'm using my Second Amendment right.
Look, that's cool, but that don't in New York City. That don't count.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
How about that? I don't give a fuck.
You gotta stay dangerous at your own discretion.
Exactly.
That I agree with, but you know.
Then
come
enough
on,
said.
But my thing is like, homeboy was on the video with the gun and everything.
Yeah, but hey, listen, if they was gonna do something to him, they would have did something to him when it happened.
No, I understand, but you understand what I mean, right? Like, I'm surprised that nobody, a troll or somebody, didn't call police.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, YouTube is everybody. It's not just us. Everybody's
Now
watching.
listen,
You got even
not for
police
nothing.
watching. Lawyers
I
watching.
come from a family where we always had one in the house. My father always had one in the house. I hear myself, so I don't know what that is.
I'm going to tell you what that is. You hearing yourself. Okay?
No, I hear myself. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll fix it right now. Hold on.
Thank you. Trying to be funny
Don't
and
be
shit.
thanking me. All right, can you hear yourself
Fix-
now?
Let me see. No, that's better. Thank you. Trying to be funny. But yeah, I grew up in a home where my father's a staunch believer. We believe in that. You should have one in the house to protect your home, protect your family. No man, no home should be without one in the home.
Right.
So
I agree with
that's just
I
who the hell is
agree
this?
with that.
Huh?
I said I agree with that.
And that's what I'm talking about,
Everybody
which is
should
your
have,
right. You have a right to bear
blicky.
arms. Yes.
Everybody should have a blicky. Okay.
Hello, Street Queen. Hello, everybody coming into the room. We're just
Doing
having our general back and forth banter.
We're behaving today.
BX Mel said crown going out like a Black Panther. I'm just saying, I'm a believer
what's
in that.
poppin'?
Stay ready so you don't have to get
Stay
ready.
dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Anything less is absurd. What are we talking about? We in New York City.
Yeah.
And people break the laws every day. Every day we break a law.
Mm-hmm.
Every day we break a law. How many times you cross the street and you step off the curb before you're supposed to step off the curb? You know you could get a ticket for stepping off the curb before the light turns green. No, red for you to be able to walk across the street. There's still a law book. There's still a law on the book for that. We break laws every day. But these motherfuckers want to magnify if you got a blicky or not.
Yo, BX won't say you have the right to bear cleavage, okay? Everybody
That too. I
exercise
show
your
cleavage
right.
all summer long. Cleavage all summer long.
Exercise
Yes.
that right. It's very important.
Yes.
Okay.
I exercise that right religiously. Sometimes even in the wintertime. You're
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mommy?
Oh my god. Yo, you so stupid. You're so stupid.
Mommy?
Yo, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Yo. Oh man.
Oh, man.
What you said? Yeah, you said I'm probably abusing that right now.
Mommy?
Yo, Sage, cut it out. Yo, you so stupid. Oh my god. Yo, I can't. You a mess.
Yo, Mel. See, Mel know. Yeah. Read what Mel wrote. He know what I'm talking about. If y'all never watched that series, y'all not gonna know.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done.
Here we go. I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all can see. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta do that so y'all get the context, okay? Here we go. Mommy?
Damn, I used to watch this when it first came out.
Yo, he's wild for that though. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen this for the first time, I was like, "Is that breast milk?"
Look how he doing that shit. Oh my
Yo,
god.
he started going crazy. Look, he got caught. Oh man, this was crazy. And oh look what they got in the game too. Nah, you lying, bro. Mortal Kombat.
Oh wow.
Nah. All right. We got a chance. We got to get back to the show. I didn't know that he did that Mortal Kombat, bro. That's crazy.
She said vitamin me.
Vitamin Me is wild. Said that nigga the deep with that squid, bro. For real? I haven't watched that show in so long.
Me either.
I have to go back and watch it.
I started watching it. You know when I started watching it? When I got I got a tattoo done in the tattoo parlor.
Mm-hmm.
It had just came out, and I watched it for like that first week that I had to go in for my different sessions.
Yeah.
And I was open off for that show, and then I took a trip, came back, and I forgot all about it.
Yeah. Nah, you know when I think I stopped watching it? When Homeboy was inside the penis.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I was like,
that
yeah.
was like,
I said, what's going on here, gang?
Like, what
I said,
the
yeah, I'm
fuck
not
was
watching
that
this
about?
anymore.
Yeah, like that was weird. What was that about?
I don't know, man. It wasn't. It just wasn't for me after that. I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, that left me like, huh?
But I will go back and watch it since they're not doing weird shit like that anymore. So, you know,
Oh, they're not?
nah.
Okay,
I stopped
so
watching a
safe.
lot of shows that did a lot of weird stuff. I was like, yeah.
You sound like me. You sound like me.
like Empire. Like I was watching Empire. Oh, I like
Oh
Empire.
yes,
And then
as
it
soon
got
as I
weird.
saw the first thing, as soon as I'm not gonna lie, when I saw there was an episode, I think it was of season 3. I think it was season 3 that they did the episode. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I know it was something, girl on girl action. When I
Right.
seen that shit, I was like, I'm out. I'm good.
There's a lot
I'm good.
going on. And once that happens, you like, all right, cool. I'm cool off this. Like, y'all doing stuff that's, I don't know. You want to have an all-inclusive audience, but that's not the way to do it. Like,
Well, you know that they have their own network now.
Well, I hope all the success for them in that network.
Yeah, they have their own TV network and their TV shows and things that really are geared around their lifestyle and things of that nature.
Good for them.
Mhm.
And I mean that. Like, it's not like I'm.
No, of course.
some
I
people
mean,
like, oh, he's just being sarcastic. No, I really do mean that. Like,
no,
that-
and I agree
that
with you
needs to
because
happen. That, like, stuff like that.
no, it does because let's be honest. Regardless of how each person may have a personal feeling about that group of people, it's a part of the American fabric.
It's
and
at
they've
least-
always been
honestly,
here.
Percentage-wise, it's a microcosm.
It is, but it's always been there. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? It's always been there in the corners, in the shadows. It's always been there. So, just like anything else, once it's out and about, it starts to grow. Because now that's option B, option C, option D. It's on some people's bucket list. Like, anyway, let me
What's up,
shut up.
Lois?
I don't even want to go there. But, hey, what's going
It's
on?
what on
Lois?
bucket list?
Hey, I'm just saying because, some people they're I see that por mañana están asados, Today I feel like a feather, tomorrow I feel
yo.
like a rock. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Hey, I'm just
But
saying,
you know what? You ain't lying because there's a lot of people that they in certain types of oh shit, hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Okay, they're in relationships and they explore, right? It becomes an open
Right.
thing. The woman partner has extra desires, and vice versa. So you
Right.
hear these stories. These are real true stories. These are true stories.
Listen, there's a channel called Real Life. What the hell is the name of this channel? What's his name? Gene Deal goes there to do a lot of interviews. Jaguar, right? They got a blue suede couch. I can't remember the name of the channel, but they got an interview up there, right? I was scrolling because I'm subscribed to them, so I see this thing come up in my timeline, and it looked like a dude, right? So I click on it, and it took me like a good 4 minutes before I realized it was a chick. And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding me. And the bitch starts talking about how, you got to look at the interview. I don't want to give too much in case you're interested in looking at it. But what caught my attention and made me click off was when she said that you got a lot of females out here calling themselves studs, but they're not. And the guy was like,
because they're not virgins. Real studs are virgins.
right, yes.
I remember I seen that clip.
And I
Yeah.
was like, I have to say, from my era,
I
from
think
my
that's
era,
true, though. Like,
growing up, that was a fact.
yeah,
That
they
was a
were all,
fact. She
like,
didn't lie
virgins.
about them. A real stud has never been with a man. When I was growing up, those females, you could not, like, it was impossible for you to even try to play with them like that. Well, not to play with them, but try to approach them like that because they would get offended. Like, they would want to fight you. They didn't care. They really was on that type of time.
Yeah.
They wasn't talking about dildos in the bedroom. They wasn't, nah. None of that. Nothing to do with a man. Nothing. They was with a female. If the female had been with a man or whatever, hey, that's you. But me, I'm a virgin. Ain't nobody sticking me. Ain't nobody poking me. I'm staying like this till I die. That's a, you know what I'm saying? And when she said that, I was like, she's right. But then you know what threw me off? Because she had a tattooed beard. Did you peep that?
A tattoo beard?
Yeah, she had a beard tattooed on her face.
Wow.
I was like, when the guy was like, "Is that a tattooed beard?" You be like, "Yeah." I was like, "Click, I'm out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see that dumb shit. Fuck out of here. Fucking tattooed beard bullshit.
Oh man, there's a lot going on.
A lot.
Oh
A
my
lot
God.
going on.
Crown be watching some wild shit.
I mean, we on YouTube. They got a little bit of everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
try to
I'm
keep
not.
my algorithm clean and free of all that smut that they're peddling.
Well, I just take it off. You know, I go to my search engine. You know, like not my search engine.
Yeah.
Hold on, what the fuck is going on my phone? Hold on, Sage.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you know how you go to your watch history? I just delete that shit out of there. Fuck that. Nobody watching that shit.
Yeah, because you know that's gonna be all in your algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna keep feeding you that because they think that's what you like. Like it's crazy.
Nah.
The algorithm, I ain't gonna lie, like it worked. Like the algorithm worked. People be like, "Oh, YouTube doesn't know." They know exactly what you would see. This is a fact.
If you don't be on YouTube for a minute, like the longest I've been on for YouTube, it's been like maybe 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
My algorithm has been completely different after 6 days.
Word?
Well, I'm like, yeah, man. After 6 days, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't watch this. What the hell is this? Like, I get things from other, like, I could go to my, let me go on my other phone. Like, look, I got something here. A page called Tragedy in the Circus Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Volt Soulays. I don't know who the hell that is. Amber Kyle. I don't know who that is. Tusi TV. I don't know who that is. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't been on here in a minute. I have some of my regular pages.
Yeah.
But for the most part, who's Curtis King TV?
Curtis King. Oh, he makes music. He teaches about industry, contracts, and now he does gossip now.
Well, he's up here now on my algorithm.
Yeah, he changed his content over the last, I want to say 2 years. He pivoted.
I got a lot of music on my thing though. I got One Train Ciphers.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I got a lot of commercials as well. Shit. Tizzy Entertainment. I like that dude. Carlos King. I've been subscribed to him for the longest. Garen Fleet. He's a comedian. Dark Waters. I don't know if you subscribe to that page. Dark Waters. Are you subscribed to them?
No.
They do a lot of well, the guy talks about a lot of non-human things, you know, aliens and things of that nature. Just Thought Lounge. American Flag. What? Oh, okay. That's what I know what that is. I just have a lot of strange. I'm subscribed to Rap House.
Okay, Rap House. I know Rap House.
What's this? I'm subscribed to Angie. RHK Media.
Mm-hmm.
RHK Media. Trey King Show. Forgotten Kings. Director's Notes. When it comes to music and like short films, I'm subscribed to a lot of things like that because I like short films. I like short films because I got a short attention span. So
Yeah.
if you could give it to me all within 30 minutes or less, I'm happy. Real talk. I got ADD like a motherfucker.
Hmm? Brown.
But yeah, my algorithm is different.
Yeah, my algorithm looks wild. It's a mixed bag of video gaming, a lot of podcasts like Joe Budden. I have yeah, Ryan Cannell, and a lot of independent artists that I follow. Law and Crime. I'm just calling out like the standouts. New rock stars that they do the movie breakdowns and stuff like that. I stopped watching them a while back though. A lot of video game speed runs, a lot of One Piece, the anime stuff that I like, and that's about it. Yeah, and a lot of tech stuff. Trying to
Yeah, I'm
keep it nice
subscribed
and
to a
clean.
lot of music stuff, like a lot of world music stuff. Some true crime pages because I do watch certain crime pages. Excuse me.
Have you been
But
getting recommendations for like videos from 10 years ago a lot? I have.
yeah, I've gotten some of them.
I'm
But like
like,
I
this from
said,
10 years ago. What the hell?
yeah, I got some shit the other day from 7 years ago, and I'm like, 7 years ago, I remember the video. I was there when the shit was live. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting videos like that. So I guess they're going in. I guess each person has their own particular algorithm, like you were saying earlier,
It knows what you want to watch.
right? And if they're trying to bring back the old, I guess, to see if you'll look at the new from that particular content creator. Because that video from 7 years ago, I don't even watch that content creator no more.
Right.
So, they must have some new stuff and they're trying to pull the people back towards them. I don't know. What the fuck I know? I just know that there's a lot going on YouTube with content creators and just the basic what you call it, the back and forths that people have on YouTube. In certain sectors, people are really they're taking whole pages. Like with the new changes that's going on now, they're using the new rules of YouTube to come for your whole page, and YouTube is taking whole pages, like literally taking your whole page.
So that's one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I deleted 99% of all my videos because I didn't want.
And I'm talking
to
about vigorously. They're doing it.
Yeah,
like
I
in
didn't
one
want
day,
them
I
to
seen 4
clip me.
pages go. Right.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
4 pages in one day go in one sector.
But what were they doing though? What was their?
Well,
what was their,
the people in the sectors are aware of what's going on, but what they're doing is
No,
they're
I'm saying,
going.
what was their content about?
Some of the pages were doing regular content, like just regular content. Talking about things in the world, but they would have a general live here and there to cater to the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? For the messiness, and which is how their page is set up. They have the messiness, but see what I noticed too, certain people, they turn on their I don't know if this is possible, but I noticed that there's certain content creators, when they're talking about politics, for instance, they have their $ at the bottom. And then maybe later on in the week, they're doing a messy live, but they don't have the $ at the bottom. And then that Friday or that Saturday, they'll do politics and they got the $ back there. So are they turning on and off their monetization, or what's going on?
Yeah, you can turn it on and off.
So I guess that's what they're doing. And when they turn it off and they're doing the messiness,
Let me
them
see.
pages is gone.
We're gonna do a test right now.
Cause I've seen it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this
So
person just had this.
I'm gonna turn off monetization right now for this live.
Okay.
Right now, when I turned it off, my dollar sign is still there.
Right. Yeah, cause I'm looking at it.
Yeah, but it's off. You understand? So I'm gonna turn it
Got
back
you.
on. I don't know. Like I think honestly, I don't know how they stop the dollar from showing up. I think once you're monetized, that's it. You're monetized.
Mm.
You know. That's pretty much that.
Well, I've seen it. I'm like, how the hell they doing that? They was just monetized on Tuesday. Here it is Friday. They don't have the dollar sign, but they go live Saturday and they got the dollar sign back up.
Maybe it's a different page.
I don't know, but I've seen it. And when they do the messiness, that page is out of here.
Yeah.
Because when you do the messiness, you know, you say anything that come out your mouth.
Well,
And then
they
you
letting
know,
stuff fly now. Like
I don't know.
I watched this update from YouTube, and you're allowed to curse. You just can't go too crazy, but you are allowed to curse more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, and on top of that, like their main thing now is making sure that you're not stealing videos from other platforms and smacking it over here, and that you're not overloading the site with AI slop.
Got it.
That's it. But
Mm-hmm.
you could be randomly chosen, like unfairly, and your channel can lose its monetization. You can follow all the
Right.
rules and lose it just off of an error on their behalf. Like what happened to me the first time I lost it. It was an error
Right.
on their behalf. But because I
Gotcha.
deleted my videos before they could look at it, you know, that's basically me admitting guilt, even
Mm-hmm.
though I wasn't guilty.
Gotcha.
And this is their sites. Like this don't belong to none of us. This is a This is
Exactly.
a
You're a
corporation.
1099. You're a
I'm a
1099.
contractor on YouTube.
You're a 1099. 1099. You're
They're
contracted
not
worker.
liable, and you can't expect nothing in return. Like it is what it is. They take 30%. I get 70%, and you know,
I thought it was more than that. I thought they take more than that now.
nah, it's always been 70-30 split.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Hey, so fair exchange, no robbery.
Yep. And you know, I got a stream coming up. I'm gonna make like 2 months worth of a bag on that one stream. I already figured out how I'm just gonna do my thing. Like these lives is us, like always. And when I do that other shit, y'all just already know because it's gonna be in the title and all that already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, that's run up the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
So what you got going on today, Crown? What's the
Nothing.
vibe?
I'm gonna watch some movies. Probably, I'm gonna eat light today. Probably make me. I don't know what I'm gonna make today, but I'm gonna just watch some movies today and relax. Cause I gotta hit the ground running tomorrow. You know, I went and listened to some. I went to that barbecue thing, barbecue and jazz blues music. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was cool. The food was trash, but you know,
Yeah,
it was cool.
It's always like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I thought the
you can't-
food
it
was
can't-
gonna be
everything
good.
can't just hit. There's one thing that's got to be off. And
Yeah, that
time
food
it
was
the,
trash.
It was the yeah.
The food was
Crazy.
trash. Food was trash. They ran out of. We was on the line. The lines were long, so we took turns sitting and standing between me and my homegirl. And when we get up to the front, just when we got like 3 people in front of us, the girl comes out to put tape across the menu. They were out of the jerk chicken thighs. That's what we was on line for. So now we had to strategize on what we was gonna get that was still left on the menu. And we wound up getting, I wound up getting a pulled pork sandwich,
Yeah.
and she wound up getting a brisket sandwich. I didn't care for it because my father's from the South. So when you do pulled pork, There's a certain flavor it has to have. That shit just tastes like some chopped up pork with some pickles and some seasoning and some barbecue sauce. They forgot the vinegar. They forgot, you know what I'm saying? Like, they forgot the essential stuff that makes it pulled pork.
Right.
So, you know, I ate it, but I would never eat from that restaurant again because they had certain restaurants from around the city that catered to just barbecue. So they had like Dinosaur. They were there. They had JB Jace, I think that's the name of it. They had some kimchi barbecue, kimchi Korean barbecue. They had another place that just made everything barbecue, which I wish we would have went to that one. They had a few different barbecue places from around the city that are well known, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, they Tito's had a VIP lounge. We didn't know about that till we got there, so we trying to get into the VIP. And in order for us to have gotten into the VIP, we had to be there at the beginning, which is at 1:00 to be on the list. They didn't have none of that on the website, so we missed out on that opportunity. But nonetheless, I bought a bottle of Bel Air. So we drank some Bel Air, and we ate our food, and we listened to the music. That was it.
Nice, mates.
Just chilled out.
Well, I'm about to do the damn thing myself. I'm about to get up off of this shit.
Yeah, I know that's right.
We're going to tap in.
All right.
Say goodbye to the people.
Later,
Don't hang up,
later,
though.
later, later, later.